They say he represent Jersey and will never be late. He better be great. Welcome to episode 178. Cymarshall Law Show, episode 178. What da da ding, what da 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 ding. Yo, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Cymarshall Law Show. I'm very happy to be here. As you can see, we are now in tune to episode 48. It's episode 178, but we're on law number 48 of the book. We're going to go into that, but before we do, you know how we get into the morning prayers, but today we're going to embark on a journey rooted in wisdom of the Law 48 from the 52 Laws of Freedom, and that law is excellence is the standard, not the exception. This law is a call to greatness, an invitation to live boldly, authentically, and powerfully, embracing your unique brilliance as an everyday truth, not just a rare anomaly. Before diving into the heart of our discussion, let's pause, as usual, to honor the universe, to give thanks for the blessings it provides and the unseen threads connecting us all. Let us shine light on the gratitude for today is going to be a beautiful day, and you got this. Universal God, Most High, Jah! Cosmic Intelligence, God, Universe, Great Architect. Thank you for the breath in our lungs. Thank you for whispering life into every cell. Thank you for allowing us to experience heaven and not hell. Thank you for the rhythm in our hearts, and thank you for purpose. God, thank you for sunrises, thank you for sunsets, thank you for painting hope across the skies. Thank you for truth and taking away the lies. Thank you for the kindness of strangers. Thank you for proof of shared humanity. Thank you for family. Thank you for reality, sci-fi, and fantasy. God, thank you for dreams that awaken the infinite possibilities within. Thank you for thick skin. Thank you for the power of music. Thank you for a language for the soul. Thank you for words. Communication, good clear communication. Thank you for people who stand on their word and do what they say they're going to do. Thank you for strength that comes from adversity. Thank you for turning challenges into triumphs. Thank you for the laughter of children. Thank you for knowledge, wisdom, and building. Thank you for a melody of innocence. Thank you for the wisdom of our elders. Thank you for a beacon guiding the way. Thank you for the healing touch of nature. Thank you for restoring and grounding us. Thank you for the love we give and receive. Thank you for endless and unbounded possibilities. Thank you for creativity, the spark that turns visions into realities. Thank you for the courage that speaks to our truths. Thank you for the beauty of silence. Thank you for allowing us some time to get some clarity, because we allow ourselves and our heart and our souls to be calm for a time before the world wakes up. Thank you for our resilience. Thank you for today. I know it's going to be a great day. Like, I just know it. I feel it. I know there's greatness within you. I know you're going to pull your greatness out today. You know, in the morning, I like to give you guys positive energy. As I'm giving my thanks, sometimes I'm joking because I don't feel the universe needs me to be serious every 5 seconds, but I feel like it knows my heart. So even though I'm having a good time, I'm very certain that the universe knows my heart, because there are things that happen in this world that are not seen, and when they're not seen, you can feel them. Sometimes people act like they can't feel things, or maybe they can't, maybe they're just not in tune. But I know that God knows my heart. I know God knows your heart. So if you've been doing great things and you feel like nobody's been seeing them, trust me, the universe is taking note of everything, my friend. You will get what's coming to you. That's my word. My name is Cymarshall Law. Let's get into the show. Yo, if you enjoy this show, please subscribe, share it with your people. We are growing rapidly.
Law 48. Excellence is the standard, not the exception. Often we give praise for what we should deem as standard. And in a way, we give ourselves license to not always be our best. Excellence should be normalized and never seen as an exception to what we do daily. Many of us do what is right, but then stop to see who is watching. And if we do not see anyone watching, lessen ourselves and allow excellence to become an exception. But it should always be the rule that we live by. This quote was passed on by a friend named Marcus, a dentist in New York. One day, with one of my best friends, George, we attended an outdoor party at Marcus's apartment in NYC. Marcus had many successful young African-American brothers and sisters over his house, some of whom were also dentists. It was great to see so many people who looked like me living their best lives and succeeding. So much that the next day, I text Marcus to thank him for the experience and say how proud I was of him and his friends. His response was humble, but not what I expected. He first thanked me, but then promptly reminded me that the fact that they were doing so well should have actually been expected, as excellence was the standard, not the exception. And I've never forgotten. Expect the best from yourself because that is who you truly are. Hero. Law verse. It's a man's world, nothing without a woman, I get it. But this one's for my single dads who don't get enough credit. Never looking for thanks, that's a fact, but did put his dreams to the side and his family on his back. Sometimes life is a fight, but got a kid or kids that love you cause you come home every night. Been there since your children were little. Taught them how to walk, then taught them how to dribble. You were there to paint with her. There when he scored a goal. Gave them the information for the brain, and the love was for the soul. Got the situation in pocket, cause you're the type to have your kids' insurance cards in your wallet. Took them to appointments in medical offices, dropped them off at practice and went to parent-teacher conferences. You even orchestrate and protect them from all the hate. And you understand the importance of the daddy-daughter date. Some parents don't and it's a shame, but you are the type to try your hardest to never miss a game. They saying you're a great dad and that's a blessing, but I tell them excellence is the norm, not the exception. Why you surprised? Some of us genuinely good dudes. I mean, look who can even clean and cook too. Though you've been hurt and sometimes question God's plan, you still set a great example of a strong man. When life got hard, you refused to break. And when you had a chance to be jealous, you refused to hate. Still taught good values when life wasn't the nicest, and not everybody always sees your sacrifices. You're my hero. 1. It's a man's world, nothing without a woman, I get it. But this one's for my single dads who don't get enough credit. My heroes are all regular people. Some of them are single moms or dads who do the work of more than one person and real-life superheroes to their children. I wrote this verse to highlight the dads specifically, as I was able to speak from experience. When I was a single dad, I did many things such as combing my daughter's hair, taking the kids to medical appointments, parent-teacher conferences, and walking with my children's insurance cards in my wallet. All of these seem very normal to me, but as I spoke my story to some, many thought I was going above and beyond. The truth is, I was only doing what I feel every parent, man or woman should do for their children. 2. Never looking for thanks, that's a fact, but did put his dreams to the side and his family on his back. Sometimes life is a fight, but got a kid or kids that love you cause you come home every night. Been there since your children were little. Taught them how to walk, then taught them how to dribble. I feel that we should all follow our passions, but sometimes when you negatively affect people in your loved inner circle, sacrifices need to be made for the greater good. The fact that you continue to fight for those you love and feel protective over them is a virtue. As others have shown, for them, it's easier to hide from responsibilities. You were there to paint with her. There when he scored a goal. Gave them the information for the brain, and the love was for the soul. Got the situation in pocket, cause you're the type to have your kids' insurance cards in your wallet. Took them to appointments in medical offices, dropped them off at practice and went to parent-teacher conferences. You even orchestrate and protect them from all the hate. And you understand the importance of the daddy-daughter date. Some parents don't, and it's a shame, but you are the type to try your hardest to never miss a game. They saying you're a great dad and that's a blessing, but I tell them excellence is the norm, not the exception. Real superheroes don't wear capes. They inspire others, encourage others, teach their daughters, and make time for their sons. The little things that matter the most, the little things done consistently, should become the standard. When I take my child to his or her basketball game, to me, there is nothing special about that. But to the child, it means the world. 4. Why you surprised some of us genuinely good dudes? I mean, look who can even clean and cook too. Though you've been hurt, sometimes you question God's plan. You still set a great example of a strong man. When life is hard, you refuse to break. And when you had the chance to be jealous, you refused to hate. Still taught good values when life wasn't the nicest. And not everybody always sees your sacrifices. You're my hero. I know many great fathers, sons, and brothers who do it all. There should be nothing surprising about a man knowing how to clean or cook, but I have come across many people who are shocked at men taking on additional responsibilities. We need to normalize men going above and beyond for their children and loved ones because it happens more than it is given credit for.
Wild out on beats with my wild style, lyric wild child, wild like the West, been wild for a while now. My rhymes are out there and far out, making you pass out. You couldn't last out when life running these last mouths. The G-force alone from my flows, ripping your heart out. Your career was looking bright, but now it's under a dark cloud. Speaking with the tongue of a rebel, big dog who barks loud. Bury you with lyrics and rhythms like I'm a yard sound. Ready for arms out in any shape or form. When I attack, I'm known to maim, leave faces torn. When I bless a track and play it back until the tape is worn. Like static in the atmosphere, my rap create a storm. It's hip-hop, I never stop, even at the break of dawn. Spit with amazing form, blazing and raging. The stakes are raising more. You wanna wage a war? What you waiting for? Smoking like a blazer draw. Put the mic down, you slack like lady saw.
Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, battle us, kick it down. Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, no time for sitting down. Say, I'm the illest of this, thanks, you're so kind. I'm like a knight on the mic, but this ain't the old times. How is it I'm broke and my voice box a gold mine? Styles is wet with an afro sheen glow shine. Enter a deep mind, a 2020 mad dog like cheap wine. At the school of hard knocks, I study street crime. I seek high and low to find the dough. I'm the bro with the wildest flow from time ago. You'd be surprised to know, with MCs I wipe the flow. Your homeboy gon' die for show. Sick niggas, but some of the livest folk to dive and stroke, survive and float. Get on and ride the boat, let sun rise up. I fight like Jet Li and Funk side up. Stay alert, sleep with one eye shut. Defeat scum, wise up, or leave the bum tied up. For the street folks just to divide up, don't try us. Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, battle us, kick it down. Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, no time for sitting down.
Potent pose, and reduce the globe with some of my potent flows. We come with sickness so sharp as leaving your smoking bowl. What we produce is tighter than execution nooses. It's strictly made for hip hop heads and the ghetto recluses. We leave your brain refusing with some of these dark issues. The hardest artists out will get covered in scar tissue. This dark missile we keep seeking, a speed peaking. When I'm dead and I'm inside of my grave, I just keep speaking. The ghost riding with flows that's tighter than Kylie's micro. The past from the high grade when I'm known for liking my hydro. The battle got to be shocking it like a cattle prod. I spit with the speed of sound apart. I'm burning your battle squad. Cripple your spine with ridiculous rhymes, meticulous lines. Got you rappers filling up 999. I stiffen your spine. Got you stiffer than rigor mortis. I scorch all your fortunes just like a settling torches.
Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, battle us, kick it down. Wrap it up, spit it out, pack it up, ship it out. Acting up, getting loud, no time for sitting down.
Yeah. Cymarshall Law. Let's go. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show, where we stay true to ourselves and never conform. Like never. Not over here. Come on, man. That one was For Life Cypher featuring my brother Skit Slam, Black Belt Poems. The joint was called Wrap It Up off an album called Higher Forces. Yep, one of my favorite joints. I love that joint. I love the energy. My name is Cymarshall Law. Welcome back to the Cymarshall Law Show. We are talking about the topic, law number 48, excellence is the standard, not the exception. What do you think about that topic? I know what I think about that topic. Because to this day, who was the football player who said that? Anyhow, to this day, that is one of my favorite laws in the book because I think about it daily. I thought about it before I did this show, not realizing that today was the law. I thought about it when I woke up and I came downstairs to record the show at 4 a.m. in the morning. I think about it before I step on stage, before I perform. I think about it when I spread my bed in the morning. I think about it when I give love in every form. And the reason I think about it when I give love is because I feel like people hold on to their love too much, and I feel like it should be the standard for them to give away their love. But far too often we hold our love like an old racist white lady clutching her purse in an elevator while a studious young person of color comes in the elevator looking to do them no harm. You're allowed to give that love away to the young person or old person in front of you who doesn't look like you, who doesn't walk like you, doesn't talk like you. Their culture is different from yours. They're just different from you. But a lot of times people see things that are different from them, whether it's the color of someone's skin or someone's opinion. It could be political, religious. It could be about a sports team. They feel as though if that person is on the opposing side of what they feel and think, then they can no longer show them love. And I feel like that's where we get effed up at. That's where we get effed up at, because there's no way everyone's always going to have the same opinion. And as soon as we don't, then we're not going to show love. That's what's going on out there. It's like you have to agree with someone in order for them to like you. And I don't see any excellence in that. I don't see that being the standard that I want to live by. The live by standard I want to live by is that you do things to be great. But when you do things to be great, you're not doing anything special, because great is who you naturally are. So when you do something great, to me, you're just being who you are. And I feel like a lot of times people do things that are extraordinarily great and they want some type of credit for it. And I'm all for you celebrating yourself. However, if everyone were out there just being the best that they could be without constantly looking for validation, but all of us at the same time were just being the greatest that we could possibly be, I feel like we'd all be floating. There's greatness in everybody. There's greatness in you right now. And I feel like you don't have to see someone else be great in order for you to be great. But if that's what needs to be happening, well, that's okay too, because I love me a muse. But excellence should definitely be your standard. It should be where you start. When you think to do something for someone, when you think to do something for yourself, when you start a project, don't start thinking I'm going to do this and not give your whole self. Like, do it with love, with passion, put your all into it. And then after you've done that, if you're able to do some more, then that is extraordinary. But you just being great? No, that's who you were born to be. That's who you are. You are great. You are great. So the fact that you do great things is not surprising to me. And it shouldn't be to you either, at all. Because you're a child of the Creator. So you have a direct connection to an unlimited source of pure potentiality, which means that you can do anything you put your heart and mind to. There's nothing today you're going to come up against that you can't conquer. With some love, some clarity, some deep feeling, some clear thoughts and action, prayer, meditation, and giving it up to the universe. Let the universe help you, because you're never alone. That's the other thing people don't realize, is that as I'm telling you that you're the greatest in the world and you can do all these things, know that I'm not just speaking to your physical body. I'm talking to your spirit, the unlimited part of you. The part that has no limits. You are a spirit with a body, not a body with a spirit. And that spirit is the unlimited part of you. The body is the part that is physical. You know, when you are gone, they say 21 grams leaves the body unaccounted for. What do you think that 21 grams is? Like when every living person dies, 21 grams leave the body. I don't know if you guys knew that. Just unaccounted for 21 grams. What do you think that is? I believe it's the spirit. So there's this unlimited part of all of us that transcends the physical realm, I should say. And that part of you is unlimited. It's all knowing. It's all great. And if you're able to tap into that part of yourself that is all knowing, that is all great, that is all pure, that has a direct connection to all everything, there is nothing you can't do. So excellence is just your standard. That's just your starting point. You have so many great things you're going to do in this life. Just believe in yourself. Pull it out. We're waiting for the greatness in you. I know it's there. I know it's there. You got this. Yo, if you take one thing away from today, just know that all the greatness you've done in your life, I expected it from you. Not to put pressure on you, but because I know that's who you are. Now we're looking for you to go further than that, because we need more out of you, because you are that great. And excellence is the standard, not the exception. Let's get into it, my people. Oh, this joint I'm going to play is my new single. Just came out this week. It's called Cymarshall Law and Slimline Mother, Blowtorch, featuring Planet Asia and DJ Rec-Matic. New album out June 13th. The Peaceful Warrior 2, Raw Self-Expression. Let's go.
Tabernacle technique, jellyfish breakfast like let's speak. Rather kill you now instead of next week. Worship the first licks, bounty killer Beanie Man. To me that was the best verses. I give rap hearses and leave rappers buried with gifts. Don't be an idiot, carried away, that's how you get carried by 6. It's a 10-step program, diligence and Rugas included. The golden Buddhas, every verse I enroll a student. On the microphone recorded by the homie Tone. Home sweet home, we can battle for chromosomes. Shots through your car door, bloodied up your cargoes. Left you on the side of the road by Wells Fargo. My poetry is Pearl Harbor. In a lecture from Cal, Berkeley to Harvard. My knowledge is one with the Father. Regardless, it's a rap when I start to rap. So next time, bring a motherfucking almanac.
Now who's blessing it with New Testament? Pay attention. Cymarshall Law. Planet Asia. The brutalizer, brutalizer. Make a this is what it's about. Yeah. Be the real thing. Time for you to recognize the real. Blowtorch, light a rapper up. Yeah. And leave him to the
Listen.
Hey yo.
The game came from my blood.
trapped in a water tank with David Blaine. I'm Johnny Storm, came a flame until you say my name. I can stand on the track, put my hand out, and break a train. What? These are real raps, but you deal caps. Like a war metal glove, they say he still slaps. But you fucking weak. And public transportation in the summertime is the only time that you bustin' heat. Black cowboys with giants and kings might find me in Tim's or riding a lion with wings. I'm not really into violent things, but for my family you'll get strangled with violin strings. Yeah, I rip a chunk, but you niggas punk. You ain't righteous cause you got a tap of an Egyptian unk. I bring the funk, my work ethic got you feeling small. I give a dog, you looking suspect like Jake Gyllenhaal. In presume innocent, but I'm the one who been killing it. Lord, hip-hop is your home that I broke into. The great Vishnu, burning the purple like Mace Windu. My journey like Shenmue, rip quick, I'm slaying the best. With the spirit of Slick Rick Kane and KRS. Come find in one, I can shine and stand beside the sun. Don't worry if I'm about to blow, you can actually suck it. And I brought a blowtorch for these crabs in the bucket.
Now who's blessing it with New Testament? Pay attention, Cymarshall Law, planet Asia. The brutalizer, make up. This is what it's about. Yeah, be the real thing. Time for you to recognize the real. Blowtorch, light a rapper up, and leave him done. Hey yo.
I don't have a movie of the week this week. I don't have a book of the week. I got a quote of the week. But just to say what I've been watching or anything like that. I've been watching Daredevil, Born Again. I don't know if you guys saw that last episode, but when Matt cut in to dance with Wilson Fisk's wife, what else have I been watching? 1,000 Blows on Hulu, Netflix. It's about two Jamaican boxers that went to England in like the, I want to say early 1900s. And they became boxing champs, but it's crazy because obviously in England in 1900s, it wasn't sweet for black people, especially Jamaicans who were trying to win boxing titles. So that was a super dope show. I've been reading a book called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. It's actually helped me to get to a new level of spiritual growth, I believe, in the last 2 months. So I definitely recommend that. It's about knowing yourself and just really knowing who you are as opposed to what life tells you are or what your thoughts or feelings tell you when you're not clear about what are your actual thoughts and what are just random things that come to you that are not yours. It's really dope. It's really good. Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I said I wasn't going to do a book of the week, but here I am. So yeah, I haven't been watching that much TV. I've just been super busy. Like Ferris Bueller says, life moves fast. If you don't stop around and look a while. No, wait. Let me not ruin the quote. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. That's how I feel nowadays. Life is moving so fast. I do actually meditate every morning. And the reason I do that is because life is moving so fast. And I want to make sure I stay in the moment as much as possible because everything happens in the moment. Like, we should never be worrying about the past or worrying about the future. If we can stay right here, right now, it's all about right here, right now. There was never a better time than right now. And what you're feeling, the energy you're generating right now is what's going to manifest your future. So if you can embody the greatness that you are right now, you are guaranteed to have a great future. Have the energy of greatness be your standard, not the exception. Let's get into the quote, then we're going to get out of here. So the quote of the day is an African proverb because I love me some proverbs. It goes a little... there I go, my DJ. Anyway, the proverb is, the roaring lion kills no prey. I'll say it again. The roaring lion kills no prey. What do you think that means? It means actions, not your words. Speak. Do what you saying you doing, not what you roaring about. My name is Cymarshall Law. This has been another episode of the Cymarshall Law Show. I love y'all. I see the greatness in y'all. You're going to be good. Your story ends well. Trust and believe. From now until next time, Cymarshall Law, peace, love, and positive energy. And we out like that.
And we do it like, they should know. That's right. Yeah. Yaga, 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 yaga. Yeah. Yaga, 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 yaga. It's Mr. Carter now coming through my niggas. Good morning. Are y'all ready? Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Cardi, he likes to party. He causes enough trouble. Drinks a little Bacardi. He's just the man who's on the mic. And when he's walking to a club, he likes to skin tight. For all of y'all thinking he rhyming well, it's just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. Cause it's cool when your car's a cardi condition. To spread peace and love, hey, yo, that's my mission. So I listen to what we say. Silver House makes the funky rhythms every day. I wake up around 8 o'clock in the morning. Practice all my verses cause we soon on touring. Go to the bathroom to wash up. Thinking about the last female who just got stuck and say, mirror, mirror on the wall. I know I'm type fresh, I'm fresher than them all. Yes, yes, y'all. 5 minutes it lasted. My girls got my money like I'm old dirty bastard. The vibe I spread's not just for show. I get ill, Carter now steady running things.
When we born on the place, not a funny man can't chat in on me face. Stand up to the people, represent for every race. Rocking to the rhythm and me banging to the bass. Me sing say, killer cardinal in on the place. Watch on the hot gal, them a wind up them waist. Anyway them lead go me a follow the trace. Scope man a scope off we deal with them case.
Yow, yow, yow. Bust the ill grammatics, hip-hop fanatics. Porno stars couldn't see me, my tactics. You might see me upon your MTV. Saying F the president, the government, and the biz. We do the biz dance while dealing with business. Then we push-ups at your wife's house for fitness. And say I never been there and swear on the goodness. Some chickens calling me the royal hoodness. Put these rhymes in your magazine for measure. The triple XL rap strap to give you pleasure. Dropping some conscious thoughts in that leisure. Twisting theoretical thought patterns to seizures. Maneuvering mic mishaps to make some classic type content. Cleaning up to fake out the average listener. Looking for the cursor. Look here. Do I look like the average person? 6'4", mom said don't talk to whores. Scaretales or floozies, my attitude's choosy. So speak up when you're addressing the name. All I want's the assets, y'all keep the fame.
When good boy on the place, not a funny man can't chat in on me face. Stand up to the people, represent for every race. Rocking to the rhythm and me banging to the bass. Me sing say, killer cardinal in on the place. Watch on the hot gal, them a wind up them waist. Anyway them lead go me a follow the trace. Scope man a scope off we deal with them case.
Cause if you must, cause my whole crew bust so big that the streets nickname my mic Notorious. Girls rush to try to blow us like dust, but we avoid the dust and remain like cold crush. My whole team victorious. Old school like Amadeus at the Apollo. Pop like the Verano, sipping on the white bottle. Rain from the T-Dottle, piece of marble. No squabble, just necks getting throttled. You thought it was a battle, it was just self-control. For me, knocking you the fuck out, letting you out cold. Stop talking, let your records do the walking. Will I be laid up and jammed down skylarking?
Killer cardinal and rip the place, tell them a weed up. Girls are scream and along like them a idiot. We have them weak and everybody see that. Perfect lady, me I wonder if I see that. Woman of me dream, this girl wanna be that. Fat in her jeans, cardinal, he woulda squeeze that. Put on the ring and the killer now go leave that. I'm falling, could you believe that? Everything she have, the half of me want retrieve that. Passion of me love, you know say she go and receive that. The legacy me real estate, she a achieve that. You best believe that.